Breaking in a new intern?
Well, this exalted creature is the first in a long line of gifts for Colby. That you can count on.
Oh, I'm sure there are no doubts in that department.
I was gonna get her a big panda, but I just thought the doll might be a little bit more fun. What do you think?
Oh, that's a toughie. If you asked me about angiocardiography or myocardial shunts, I might hazard an opinion, but gifts for little girls? Not exactly my field.
Yeah, well, neither is obstetrics, but you did a hell of a job delivering Colby. Again, I'm thankful you were there.
I'm glad I was there, too.
There's a few other people that are glad, including Colby.
Adam helped. Liza was superb.
Yeah, I know, but you held everything together. Look, I know we've had our differences, to say the least, in the past, and I don't expect them to just disappear, but considering the circumstances, I do owe you a lot.
I suspect little Colby was going to have her way no matter what, Jake. She's a very determined little girl.
Well, thank you again.
It was an honor. She's a beautiful baby.
Yeah, that she is.
And I guess she's doing well this morning?
She's doing perfect.
And the mother? No complications?
Everybody's doing great.
Good.
Except for this. I don't know about this. Maybe it's too big or too scary. Or maybe should I get something smaller?
You know, Jake, I think the doll is perfect.
Well, the doll it is.
Good.
All right.
Enjoy the ride while you can, Daddy.
You want me to help you kidnap someone.
See?
And who is the lucky victim?
Victims, plural. It's an entire family.
Oh!
Piece of cake. No, wait, seriously. Look, I know that up to this point, Dixie's been a really good sport about our New York honeymoon, you know, with me going on about heart-shaped tubs and romantic walks through Central Park. But I know, in our heart of hearts, what she really wants is a family vacation, you know, with, like, ghost stories around a campfire, stuff like that.
You're going to take the whole family on your honeymoon.
No. I'm going to take them on a trip after the honeymoon. Unless, of course, you got plans for Jamie, you know, the start of summer vacation.
Oh, no, I haven't. Oh, he's going to be beside himself thinking about a vacation with Junior and you and Dixie.
Precisely. And this is where the kidnapping comes in. See, I don't want Jamie to know a bupkis about this thing. Nothing. Nothing. Not Dixie or Junior either.
You want to keep this a surprise?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I do.
Yes. Yes, well, you can just dream on, because keeping a surprise from those two little boys, not to mention your very smart Dixie Cooney.
We're talking about the Tadmeister here.
Well, don't forget your highly trained operative volunteering for duty.
So you'll do it?
Will I do it? Of course I will do it. Dixie Martin is a very lucky woman.
The way I see it, we only got a few years on this rock. We might as well make the most of them. You're not going to cry on me, are you?
Oh, no. I forgot about that allergy I have to salt water.
Yeah, well, you should have been at the hospital. Between Liza, my mother, Dixie, my father, Jake. I'm lucky I'm still standing.
Were you able to get through the crowd?
I made a formal appearance, kissed the royal toes, and made the appropriate sounds.
How is the little she?
She's beautiful. You know, she's smart, she's sassy, she's perfect.
You mean she's a Martin?
She's got good bloodlines. What do you want?
Little girls. They're so adorable. Well, how is Liza with all this fuss?
I've never seen her happier.
Yeah. I think it's what she needed.
Well, coming from you, that's high praise indeed. I'm shocked.
No, someone to love.
Right back at you.
Listen, you know, when I want help with my love life, I'm not going to ask you, okay? Let's get cracking. You know, you want this kidnapping scheme to get started? Come on, walk me out, all right?
Okay.
All
I
right.
love it when you give me orders.
I know you do.
Do that thing with the leash. Make me bark like a dog, please.
Come along, all right?
Quick.
Now,
Into the car.
get the paper.
See, yeah, right here. One yellow-green waterproof pouch found in Pine Valley Lake. Owner must identify contents to claim it.
What does a waterlogged pouch have to do with
Brian,
us?
this is not just any pouch. It's the one David Hayward gave to us, remember? With $100,000 in it. You got mad, you threw it down the hole in the ice. Spring came, the ice melted, somebody found it, and now we have to claim it.
You're kidding.
I need something to write so that we can answer this.
No, we're not going to answer this.
Yeah, Ryan, we have to. We're gonna be rich.
We are not going to answer this, Gillian. No way.
Ryan, this is our money.
No, it's not. It's David Hayward's money.
He gave it to us, don't you remember?
How could I forget?
And you know, besides, David's got more money than he can ever use.
That's not the point, Gillian.
Then what is the point?
The point is I don't want David Hayward's money.
Why not?
Don't you get it?
Yeah, I get that we're broke and we desperately need money.
Well, then we'll work for it.
Ryan, we both deserve this money and we can split it. 50,000 to you, 50,000 to me.
No.
Come on, Ryan, David would never read the personal ads. He would never know that we claimed it.
Will you forget it?
We can open a business. We can move to another country.
Gillian, I do not want to take Hayward's money.
Why?
Because Hayward tried to hurt us with that money, Gillian. We wouldn't have been caught if he hadn't ratted on us.
That's exactly why we should take this money, because we deserved it. He humiliated me. He betrayed you. And if I could take every penny David Hayward has, I would.
Fine, take it. Just leave me out of it.
Oh, we both deserve it. We should both have it.
Gillian, don't you get it? That money is poison like everything else Hayward touches.
Including me.
David, darling, I am so proud of you.
I'll try to contain my joy.
Oh, surely it's too early in the morning to be so snide, isn't it? David, I really am proud of you, dear. I mean, delivering a baby in primitive circumstances like that and with the complications, you are simply brilliant.
What do you want, Vanessa?
Only to congratulate you.
You really do suck up every scrap of news and gossip you can find, don't you?
My, aren't we in a foul mood this morning? Whatever could have caused that?
Perhaps it was the picture I saw on the front page of the Sun this morning.
Well, I'm surprised you even managed to pick up that newspaper.
When I see one of my patients' faces plastered on the front page, I look.
And which exactly patient was that of yours, dearest?
As if you didn't know. Erica Kane was attending the opening of that new salsa club last night. Now, who could have encouraged her to do that?
Are you accusing me of something?
The camera doesn't lie, Vanessa. The frightened and distraught Erica was standing right next to her very new best friend.
Well, darling, then. Was it a flattering picture?
You're disgusting.
You know, I really get tired of you talking to me that way, David.
You know, when I saw Erica last night, she was sitting on a park bench, disoriented and disturbed.
I am sorry to hear that.
Are you really? I would have expected that's exactly what you were hoping for when you arranged for her media ambush.
I had nothing to do with
Oh,
what happened
come on,
to
I'm
Eric.
not stupid.
Well, neither am I. Now, why would I go out of my way to embarrass and humiliate a friend of mine? Especially, I'm her house guest, for heaven's sakes, David. Why would I bite the hand that feeds me?
Well, that's a very good question. I'll be sure to ask my father when I see him in the afterlife.
You never have had your own friends, have you, David? So I suppose it's impossible for you to understand what Eric and I share.
I have to see some patients.
Oh, you don't want to hear that juicy little gossip swirling around about you this morning, huh?
What are you talking about?
And who would guess? Juicy little stuff is all coming from who else? Adam Chandler.
If Liza leaves you, Adam, you have no one to blame but yourself.
You told her.
No, I didn't.
Oh, thank God.
But I still might.
No, Erica, please don't.
Adam, the woman carried your baby for 9 months. I mean, she has a right to know the truth.
What part of the truth are you referring to?
About the monster who impregnated her without her knowledge. And I don't understand this, Adam. You say you love her.
I do, more than my life.
Then how could you do this to her?
I know what I did was wrong. And I know there's nothing I can say to justify it, but would you just let me try to explain it?
Adam, there is no way that you can justify it.
I didn't sleep at all last night either, Erica. I'm human. I made an all too human error. And now I'm faced with spending the rest of my life without the things I value most in this world. Can you imagine what Liza will say when I tell her?
Yes, I think I can.
You think I want that? But I don't want Jake Martin barging into my home and claiming my daughters. Of course, I'm going to tell her when the time is right. And I'm praying to every God in heaven that she will understand.
Well, good luck.
I was a desperate man that night in the fertility clinic.
You mean when you switched Jake's donor sperm for yours? Yeah, I'd say that's a desperate act.
I thought I had no choice. I love her.
It always comes down to that with you, doesn't it? Love. You say you love. You say you love Junior, so you gaslight Dixie. You say you love Haley.
All right. I overstep. But things are different now. Ask Marion. She'll tell you. I've changed.
Marion? No, I would like to ask Liza. Let's ask Liza if she thinks that love gave you the right to invade her body without her knowledge, without her consent.
All right, I've admitted I was wrong. I was wrong. But could you just please try to see it from my point of view for a moment? Liza and I had been through a painful divorce, which never should have taken place. She couldn't look at me without wanting to kill me, and yet she still loved me. And I knew if she had Jake's child, then I would lose her forever, and I couldn't let that happen. So I bought the clinic and exchanged the samples. I know it was wrong, I know it was desperate, but I couldn't let Liza slip out of my life forever.
So you're telling me that you invaded her body because you know best?
Yes. And it worked. She loves me now. She's happy now. She says she wishes the baby were mine now. We can go ahead and get remarried. We can have a fantastic life if David Hayward can be stopped from destroying everything.
Oh, Adam, David Hayward came to the ball very late. You're the one who got it all in motion.
I don't deserve all the blame here. If in time I can have a chance to tell Liza lovingly and gently the truth, then I think she will understand.
You really think that? You really think that she's just going to understand and forgive you and you two can go on to live happily ever after?
Yes, I do. If Hayward can be stopped, yes. Because I did what I did out of love. Hayward's doing what he's doing out of pure malevolence, Erica.
And does that really matter?
Yes, of course it matters. Hayward isn't burning to tell the truth. He's consumed with a need to hurt. And he's going to tell Liza in the most painful, humiliating way he possibly can think of doing it. And I will not allow that to happen. And I need your help to stop him.
No, Adam, I told you that I do not want to join forces with you.
Erica, after what we've been to each other.
After what we've been to each other? Oh, Adam, just for that, I ought to kill you on the spot.
So, what do you think? Ooh, I still have the touch.
I have never been so humiliated, Liza.
Of course you have. 1,000 times. You're old hand at it now.
You know, you're making the biggest mistake that a man in your position can make. You're underestimating me.
Where the hell are they?
Lose your kids again? So how's it feel?
What?
The electronic cuff. The the homemaker's monitoring device? I'm sure Dixie put one on you, on your ankle or some other part of your anatomy.
You turned a perfectly entertaining and stylish show into a video bloodbath. You have made it a televised forum for hate and violence. Please, I'm never going to have part of that.
Well, don't sugarcoat it. Why don't you tell me how you really feel? Your tenacity is infuriating. I am not in love with Tad. I want my job. This is my job, Mother. It may be hell, but it is my hell. It's not going to be that easy, Tad. You know, somehow I knew you'd approve.
I am so proud of you. You really are a force to be reckoned with.
So is Vlad the Impaler.
What are you going to do? You going to cut corners, clip coupons, trade your MG in for a pickup truck?
I'll enjoy my kids and have time for my wife.
And hunt squirrels? Churn butter? Put your family on a float in the apple tree festival?
Okay, fine.
Liza, you think you're trying to hide there? Come on, what other gals are trying
Adam,
to
this is remarkably sexist. Corinne!
Well, you just don't quit. That cellular is going to melt onto your face, Mother. Where, oh, where can old Janet be?
Janet left town.
The official explanation was that while hopping through the woods, hunting for mushrooms, she had an epiphany and decided to leave Pine Valley for greener pastures. Aye, aye, Captain.
What are you doing this evening?
Oh, I have a budget to balance. You know, a station's manager's living and all that, and I can't push it off on review.
You don't know, do you? You don't have a clue.
I know if there's an investigation, you're going to lose your freedom. And maybe even your life. I think New York State has the death penalty now.
Shut up.
She's going through a very, very difficult time right now. She's under a great deal of pressure. But if you knew how kind and generous she
Yeah, I know. She's just like a regular Mother Teresa.
Knock, knock, darling.
It can't be. David Hayward.
You're looking even lovelier than I remember.
I thought it was a little hot in here. I didn't realize the jaws of hell had opened. Bye-bye. You know, I'm actually beginning to enjoy this. It's been nice getting to know you.